Homelessness, specifically for the youth in our area, is a critical issue in West Michigan. Many times the issue of housing insecurity focuses on adults, but there are thousands of those children, often unseen. But there is help, and you can be a part of it. An event coming soon that focuses on solving this issue. We've got some of its organizers here with us this morning. Welcome to the show. We've got a couple of guests to talk about We Exist State of the Youth Summit. Monique Carter, she's the Program Director of Youth Development Services at Arbor Circle, and Courtney Myers-Keaton, she is with the Coalition to End Homelessness. Thank you for being here, ladies. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
See if I can get all those words out. It's a very, first off, tell me a little bit about your organization, Courtney.
Sure. So the Coalition to End Homelessness is an organization that exists to really provide systems planning to ensure that we have resources in place and systems in place so that anybody who is experiencing homelessness can access those resources. So we work with all the individual agencies to keep us on track towards our goals for ending it for the entire county.
Oh, so the resources are great, but if you can't get to them, right, what good are they going to do? And you yourself, Monique, your involvement in this coalition?
Yes, so specifically, I am the Director of Youth Services at Arbor Circle, and we work with young people between the ages of 10 and 24 who are experiencing any form of housing instability. And so that's providing an emergency shelter, the bridge, outreach, rapid rehousing, counseling, case management, and prevention services. So a holistic care.
That's a lot. And now if anyone would know about what I was speaking of at the introduction, it would be you, because you're seeing this on a daily basis. Speak to this. What is the need like in West Michigan for housing for our kids?
In West Michigan, we partner with AYA Youth Services, our Youth Action Board, the Continuum of Care, Kent ISD, and Covenant House. So those organizations together are coming together to put on this summit and see thousands of young people per year who are experiencing some form of housing instability.
Yeah, Courtney, speak to the issue itself as well.
Yeah, so we know that since 2020, we have seen an increase in the number of youth experiencing homelessness. At any given time, we know that in the past 90 days, there are more than 350 youth that have experienced housing instability, specifically homelessness. Our length of time for homelessness has particularly increased for our youth population. So in 2020, we were seeing an average of 33 days when they were experiencing an episode. And now it's up to anywhere from 90 days to 110 days, depending on if they have children or not.
So the number of kids suffering from this has increased, and the time that they're suffering has also increased. Both of those numbers we would like to see go the other way. Talk about this summit. What is this going to bring?
We're really just looking to garner support, like reinvigorate the community, remind people that youth exist and that youth are experiencing homelessness and that it's going to take a community to solve it. We can't rely on one single individual agency. Homelessness is a community problem and it requires the entire community to solve for it. And we are under-resourced, understaffed, but we also know that we have the community will to solve for it and that there are innovative solutions. So really we're looking to bring people together and invigorate them so that they can come to the table with problem-solving solutions together.
Absolutely. We want to re-energize and get some action behind this. The word unseen is in this. Monique, talk a little bit about that, because as we mentioned, a lot of times when we think about this, we don't tend to think about the kids that are involved.
The tough part about youth homelessness is folks want to sometimes ignore it because it's hard. It is hard to think about young people who are unhoused, sleeping on the streets, sleeping in cars, doubled up, or sleeping in places that are not meant for human habitation. And so when you think of that, it's sometimes a little bit difficult to accept. And so, but these young people do exist. We see them. We see hundreds of them a year. And we just want to bring the right people to the table to be able to do something about this. We can do something about this. We will do something about this. And as long as the right people come together and just believe that we can and put forth their resources, and we will do this.
It's good to put a face, someone who's actually speaking to these kids and helping them, right? Let's talk about the goal of the event. We did mention that we're looking for some energize, some more. Is it a fundraiser? Are we getting people? Maybe we need volunteers. Are we recruiting?
Yeah, great question. First, it's not a fundraiser actually. So back in, oh gosh, what was it? 2023 now, 2022, I think.
22.
We received a grant from the federal government called the Youth Homelessness Demonstration Program. This really gave us the ability to organize our community partners, bring young people to the table to ensure that we were developing programs and policies that were right for young folks experiencing housing instability. But what we've seen is that we really need to bring them back to the table. So we had some funding that was in place, and we want to make sure that we are continuing to get that funding, and then in fact we're going to increase the resources. So funding's at risk right now too at the federal level. So that is a big concern for us, and we want to make sure that we are putting contingency plans in place and really getting those resources back into the hands of the youth that need them. So that's really the goal of this event, is just bringing people together. Now, would it be great for folks to donate to the individual agencies that are part of it? Absolutely. I think that they would not deny that. And accepting volunteer services, of course, like those, that's always on the table. Everybody can take action. Everybody has a part in solving for homelessness. So whatever that might be for you, we will look to engage.
Oh, well, then don't, if you're one of those folks who are like, I really feel that, but I hate it when they always pass the hat, don't let that keep you from going, because the main goal of this is to get information, is to get it energized, is to take some action against this. And if it's monetary, it's monetary. If it's time, it's time. So whatever you can do. Let's get the details of this event on the screen. I want to make sure that you're there, because it is happening Thursday. That's tomorrow. It's tomorrow night. So if you want to be, or sorry, tomorrow all day, I should say, 8 to 10 in the morning. In-person event is full, but the virtual option is available. I'm so glad you guys have that full, because that's a good sign, right?
It is a great sign.
Hey, it takes a neighborhood to raise a child, right? We've all heard that, but it starts with giving them a bed to sleep in at night, putting a roof over their head. So let's check this out. We Exist State of Youth Homelessness Summit happening tomorrow, 8 to 10. The virtual option is available. You can check it out on the link on our website, fox17morningmix.com.